Namaste, little yogis. Welcome to our new Key Stage 2 video. I'm Miss Becky, so welcome. Today we're going to talk about a few things and do our sun salutations and a plank flow. So we'll be doing a lot of planks today. So I hope you're all feeling strong. Strong in our bodies and strong in our minds. Did you know that we can train our brains? That's right. It's good to learn about your brain and it's good to see if you can train it. So training our brains is about responding and reacting differently to our emotions, our feelings, and our thoughts. Now, if we're feeling something inside, then we're going to be thinking about that feeling. It could be a good feeling, like happiness, excitement, or it could be bad feeling, like anger or sadness. Sometimes, as yogis, we try and think that no feeling is good or bad. It is just a feeling. So training our brain can be really good. For example, think of a time that you felt angry or frustrated. How did you react? What did you do or say? I know that being angry can make us shout, maybe, can make us ball up our fists, can make our faces scrunch up like this. Feeling angry really shows in our bodies and when we speak. But should we react like this? Could we react in a different way? When we start to feel angry, or if something happens that makes us angry, instead of shouting, we could take 10 big breaths. That might change how we are feeling and make us calm, so that we don't hurt ourselves. It is true that when we're feeling angry, we might want to hit something, but that's only going to hurt us. And shouting can hurt our voice, so we don't want to do that really. We can take 10 deep breaths to think about how we really want to react, or if we want to react at all. Instead of reacting, you could perhaps say the words, I'm angry, or I am feeling angry. I am feeling sad. And remember, it's okay if you're feeling sad to cry. It's a very good release of that emotion. So try and do this next time you're feeling that emotion in your body. Try to train your brain, or try to be mindful in how you react. Do this for the next week. See if you can notice. And if you do, we would love to hear about it. So pop a comment down below and share with us that you managed to train your brain. Good job. So let's find a comfortable seat. We can have some time to check in with our bodies. Now, in the morning, when I wake up, I like to feel my body, notice how my body is feeling. Are there any aches and pains? Do I need to stretch or move? Do I have energy Or am I feeling tired? So let's sit in our comfortable seat, lifting up from the top of your head, nice long spine, squeezing your tummy muscles, arms relaxed, hands on your knees. Close your eyes. Take a big breath in and out. How are you feeling today, right now? Are you thinking about something that has happened? Are you thinking about something in the future? Stop and try to think about right now, this very moment that we are living. Decide how you are feeling. And now, opening our eyes, let's do our 10 big breaths all together and see if we can make ourselves a lot calmer. Breathing is the breath and the life force that we need to connect to our mind, to connect to our bodies. So breathing in and breathing out, number 1. You can even count along with me if you wish, or count in your mind. Breathing in, breathing out. Number 2. Breathing in, breathing out. Number 3. What's going on in your body as we breathe? Breathe in again. And breathe out. Number 4. Breathe in. And breathe out. Number 5. I can already feel my body and my mind getting clearer and calmer. I'm not feeling angry in this moment anymore. I'm not feeling sad, or I'm not even feeling happy or excited. I'm just connecting with myself and feeling calm. 5 more to go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Number 6. Breathe in some love and peace. And breathe out all of the stress that you don't need. Number 7. Breathe in. Breathe out. Number 8. Breathe in. Breathe out. Number 9. Breathe in. Breathe out. Number 10. Stay silent. What do you feel? What do you think? What can you hear in your body, in your mind? You don't have to react. You can control exactly what you say and what you feel and what you think. Let's put our hands together at our heart center and let's think about gratitude. Being thankful. Let's all take a moment to be really thankful for our bodies. Breathe in, breathe out. Thank you to legs, thank you arms, thank you head, thank you mouth and lips, thank you voice, thank you eyes, thank you ears, thank you belly, thank you feet, thank you hands, thank you shoulders, thank you neck, Thank you, hair. Thank you, skin. There's lots to be grateful for. Let's hug our knees into our belly now. We've been sitting for a little bit of time. So after sitting for a period of time, we gently shake out our body. And be mindful about our muscles now that we are moving. We also have bones and joints. So shoot your legs out in front of you. Flex your feet. So when you flex your feet, you're using your muscles in your legs. So switch on your legs. Try and bring your toes pointing towards your body. And now point your toes away from your body. Open your legs slightly and just wag your feet in and out. Gently coming in and out. You can feel the bones and the joints in our legs all connected. So our feet, our ankle, our shin bone, our knees, our thighs, and our hips. Lots of bones and joints and muscles working together to keep our body healthy. Let's hug our knees back into our body once more. Hug the knees in tight. Breathe in and breathe out. Now I'm going to ask you to be mindful as you stand up. So we stand up safely, moving our bodies. Good. As we move through our sun salutations, notice what muscles, what bones that you are using. We already know our sun salutation, but we do these sun salutations to warm up the whole of the body. That's why they're good to do in the morning when you wake up or at night before bedtime. So, stepping to the front of your mat. As we stretch up to the sky, we can give the sun a wave and say, hello sun, namaste sun. And as we breathe out, we come down to the earth. So stretching our legs. Hello earth, Mother Nature. Stepping back into our plank pose. So we're on our hands and our feet. Can you bend your knees a little bit without placing them down on the mat? And straighten your legs again. Plank pose is a strong posture. We're going to be doing a few of these today. Know that you can always put your knees down to make it easier if you need to. Let's lower our body down to the mat. Cat under the fence. Shoulders roll back. Breathing in. We push up into our snake pose, our cobra. Now you can be a cobra or you can be a different kind of snake. Can use your imagination. Moving now into our dog pose. So make sure your fingers are spread wide on the mat. Tuck toes under and shift into our downward dog. So we're stretching our back. Try and press your heels down into the mat. You can even bend each knee one at a time. Walking out your dog. Looking at your toes. Look at your hands now and walking your feet up to your hands. Ragdoll pose. So your body is floppy. You can nod yes with your head and shake no. Now ready to come up, breathing in. Coming up slowly. Feeling every part of your spine. Let's touch the top of our spine, so it's that bone at the top of your back connecting into your neck. And the bottom of your spine is that bone at the bottom, your coccyx. And our spine is made up of vertebrae. Now when we roll up like this, we are rolling through each vertebrae. And that's why it feels so good to stretch out our spine. Let's go again. We're going to add on some postures now too. So breathe in. Stretching up, hello sun. Breathing out. Hello earth. Breathing in, we're going to come halfway up. So make a table with your back, sucking your belly button into your spine. So your belly doesn't hang down. You try and squeeze those muscles in. And relax. Stepping back into our plank position. Body in one straight line. Again, you can copy me or you can have your knees down. Strong plank of wood. Breathe in, breathe out, knees down, cat under the fence. Breathing into our snake. And breathing out to our dog. Our downward facing dog pose, stretching all of our body. How does this feel in your shoulders, in your arms? Keep a little bend in your elbows and in your knees. These are very important joints that we must look after. Now let's try and lift up one of our legs, so you can lift up your right leg and wag your doggy tail. Place your foot back down on the mat, look towards your hands. You can walk your feet in, or this time you can jump your feet to your hands. Breathe in and breathe out, stretch your legs. Relax your body. Tabletop, so we come halfway up, hands on your knees, or just below your knees you have your shin bones, hands on your shin bones. Breathe out, relax. Coming up very slowly, so tuck your tailbone under, so we start from the very bottom of the back. Coming up very slowly to the middle of the back. And now to the top of the back, and then the neck and the head. Well done. Let's do that just a little bit faster. Connecting our breath. Thank you, body, for being able to move. Breathe in. Hello, sun. Breathe out. Hello, earth. Breathe in, come halfway up. Breathe out to relax down. Breathe in, stepping back into our plank pose. Breathe out, cat under the fence. Breathe in, upward facing dog or our cobra pose. And breathe out. Going into our downward dog. This time, lift your left leg and wag your doggy tail. Place your foot back down on the mat, looking towards your hands, breathing in. Jump your feet in, or you can walk. Stretch your legs, breathe in. Halfway up, hands on your shins. Shoulders back, belly squeezed in. Release, breathe out. Breathing in, bend your knees. Relax your head. And slowly we restack our whole body into our good standing posture. Well done. How is your body feeling? Already stretched out? Good. Now we're going to do a bit of a flow. We're going to add in some more postures. So make sure you're listening. If you do need to look and try to copy, then just be careful that you're not twisting and trying to see the screen. Try and listen, because I'm going to talk you through exactly what we're doing. We're going to do lots of different planks. So we want to build up some strength in our muscles. And there are exercises we can do. We can use the weight of our body to strengthen and become stronger. So this might be a good test for you. It might be a good test to see how strong you are already. And don't forget, you have to be strong in your mind so that you can decide when to give up or when not to give up. That's your choice. So stepping to the front of the mat, we're going to start our flow a little bit like a sun salutation. So breathe in, stretch up, breathe out, we come down. Breathe in, we'll come halfway up, switch on your belly muscles, and breathe out. Stepping back into our plank pose. So our plank pose is good for strengthening our whole body. So breathing in and out, staying here and feeling where the muscles are being used. So in my arms, in my belly, in my legs, and in my back. Let's bring our knees down. And we're going to sit back onto our feet. And we're just going to stretch out our toes. So you might have to tuck your toes under. Stretch out our feet. Breathe in. And breathe out. We are always walking and using our feet. So when we stretch our feet, it can feel a little bit uncomfortable, but that's okay. Just breathe. And when you feel ready, we'll come forward. Bring your knees off the mat back into our plank pose. Now, instead of coming down like we normally would, we're going to go from our plank pose straight into our downward dog. So shift your hips back, bring your feet in a little, and enjoy your downward facing dog. Let's try something new. So holding your balance, can you take off your right hand and touch your left toe? And then put your hand back on the mat. Take off your left hand and touch your right toe. And then place your hand back on the mat. Let's come back into our plank pose. Strong. Tap your knees down. This is called a half plank. Now we're going to come down onto our elbows. So fingers facing forward, elbows under your shoulders. This is a dolphin plank. Tuck your toes and lift off your knees. Breathe in and breathe out. Now we're going to twist onto the side. So turn your palm facing forward. You can open up your other hand into our side plank. So we're stacking our feet and our legs one on top of the other. If you find this hard, you can come down onto your knee. So we should feel the side of our body Strong. Let's shift back into our dolphin plank, up onto our hands. Back into our downward facing dog. Is your belly switched on, squeezing in? Looking at your hands, jump your feet into your hands. Stretch your legs, breathe in, breathe out. Bend your knees, breathing in. Coming all the way up. Good job, little yogis. Let's do that all on the other side. So stepping to the other side of your mat. Breathing in, stretch up. Breathing out, lower down. Breathing in, come halfway up. Switch on your belly. Your core muscles always have to be working when we exercise. Now step into your plank position. Again, let your knees be soft a little. You can even rock forward and back, shifting weight forward and back. Can always play around with these positions. Now again, instead of going down into our cat under the fence, instead we're going to do straight to our downward facing dog. So keep your belly strong. We're going to take off our left hand, touch your right toe and put your left hand back. Take off your right hand, touch your left toe and put your hand back. Shifting our bottoms down again into our plank pose. Good. Knees down into our half plank. Elbows down, under the shoulders, fingers facing forward. Tuck the toes, take the knees off, full dolphin plank. Now shift this way, so turn your palm forward, fingers facing this way, open out your other arm, stacking our legs on top, breathing in and squeezing through this side of our body. When we progress, we can open out our leg and do a star plank. Good. Now let's go back to the middle. Knees down. We'll bring our hands up. Take our knees off, full plank again on our hands. Breathe out into our downward facing dog. Inhale, look at your hands. Jump your feet in. Gentle bounce. Breathe out, stretch your legs. Bend your knees and come all the way up. Well done, little yogis. I'm definitely feeling my muscles are warm because we've been working them. They feel a little tired, but I still know that I've done some good work and some good strengthening exercises for my body. If you want to get a strong belly, then doing a plank for 30 seconds can really help. Now let's stand in our star pose just to stretch out our body. Jump your feet together and have a wiggle and a jiggle, shaking out all of our wiggles and our jiggles. Before we can come down, coming down to our mat, moving mindfully. Now this is the time, little yogis, where we go into our meditation story so that we can completely relax. We've done some strengthening work and our bodies might be tired. So now we've given them a chance to restore and replenish. So lie down on your back completely. Your hands on your belly or on the floor, it's up to you. Notice how you're breathing. When we do exercises that are difficult, our breathing becomes faster and more shallow. So try and take some big breaths in and out. Giving our body time to relax now. Now remember, you don't need to see me. You simply need to listen. Listen to my voice. Listen to our meditation story of today. Close your eyes. Be very still. Imagine that you are an ugly duckling. You don't look at all attractive with your messy and muddy grey feathers. All the other ducklings laugh at you because of your ugliness. How does this feel? To be teased? To hear these things? How do the other ducklings make you feel? In your mind, you know that you are very brave and very strong, or at least you try to be. You know that you are beautiful on the inside. You creep under your mother duck and feel safe and warm. Repeat in your mind these words. I am beautiful inside. I am beautiful inside. Then one day, something happened. Something strange. Your feathers change colour and turn beautifully white. Your neck becomes long and elegant. You have now turned into the most beautiful swan. You stand next to the clear water of the lake and you look at your reflection in the water. You are now attractive. You can see how beautiful you are. Imagine stepping into the water and swimming gracefully, gently gliding along the cool water. You feel very peaceful as you swim. The waters of this lake, or very tranquil. In your mind, repeat, I am beautiful. I am beautiful. What does it feel like to be beautiful? Inside and outside. It feels soft and peaceful. Believing in yourself. And not listening to anybody else. Everyone can find beauty in themselves, in their heart, and on the outside too. So now take a big breath. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And again, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. Stretch your arms up into a full body stretch. Or listen to your body and stretch in any way that feels good to you. Our bodies are clever and they might tell us what kind of stretches they need. Make your way now to a comfortable seat, sitting with your legs crossed, lifting up tall, hands on your knees, smile on your face. I like our ugly duckling meditation. It can make us really believe in ourselves. Let's talk about gratitude again, being thankful. Earlier, we were thankful for our bodies. But now I want you to think of 3 things that you are truly grateful for. You can speak about them later, perhaps, with a friend or a family member, or your teacher. Or you can just think about them in your mind. Thinking about gratitude can make us feel really happy and connected to the world around us. They can help when feeling sad or upset or angry. Thinking about the wonderful things in life can counteract those feelings. And when you are listing things to be grateful for, it's impossible to feel sad. You can even get a jar like this one. And I write down something that I am thankful for. For example, my dog, my house, yummy food. And I put it in my gratitude jar. And then in the end of the week, I take them out and I read them. And it makes me feel wonderful. You can also use a gratitude stone. This is just a stone that I found, but I use it and I hold it in my hand. And when I'm holding my gratitude stone, I have to think of 3 things that make me truly happy and thankful. Flowers, painting, my family, my friends. It can be lots and lots of things. Your school, your teachers, books to read. And of course, we are all grateful for yoga. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Enjoy your week, everybody. Let's put our hands together now. So let's try and train our brains this week and think of things that are positive, that we can be grateful for. Ready for my special word? Breathe in and breathe out. Namaste. Have a calm, peaceful week, everybody. Bye.